Give you a hug.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No.
This looks so amazing.
See that?
You know? Okay, like.
No, I mean,
How the hell did you start all this? Literally, that's the question I want to ask.
I started as a bar, and then over the years we added beds. So we started with 10, get off the beaten track and go out and explore different areas and see different things and meet new people and be positive about your relationships and communications with people as well.
Yeah.
It's really easy to carry stereotypes with you when you travel about who you meet and who you're talking to, and try to forget those things when you traveling to new places and meeting new people, because you never know who someone is and where they come from.
It's all about the connections and the people that I'm meeting. That's what inspires me to keep traveling, just like I met you, you know. Hi beautiful humans, this is your girl Backpacking Barbara. Today I'm here and I'm seated with the guy who unleashed the leopard on Dar es Salaam. How the hell did you start all this? Literally, that's the question I want to ask. Just tell me the story about, you know, the backpackers.
So I came here in 2014 as an intern with no plan but that I wanted to leave England and move to a country and work and live and spend some time there and like get involved with the community, culture. I felt like I'd done a lot of traveling before but had never really like immersed myself in a community or culture or learned a language. Came here in 2014 and with no real plan but to just live and like spend some time in a different community and culture.
Was that your first time in Africa? Was that your first
trip? No, the first time in Africa was when I was 18 years old. So it was about 8 years before that. And I went to Malawi and then down to South Africa. That was probably my first real experience, and I had a really cool backpacking experience in Malawi. I loved Malawi. Have you traveled there?
That's my next destination actually, after Tanzania. I want to go down there.
Malawi's super cool because it's quite a much smaller country and it's long, so whichever way you go you kind of see a lot of it.
Oh really?
Whereas in Tanzania you've got this huge space which is kind of impossible to really explore over a normal backpacking period of time. Like it takes probably months of solid traveling to see everything.
I know, it's such a big country for sure. My goal is to actually travel around Tanzania this time and try to reach most places. I know it's a huge country. I don't know if I can do it probably in a month, I don't know, but I'll try my level best.
I think you need to really probably just focus on a couple of areas and then, because otherwise and actually that's kind of the unfortunate part of Tanzania is that you've got all of these beautiful spaces, Western Tanzania, Lake Tanganyika, Southern Tanzania. They're kind of inaccessible to tourists and there's not a huge amount of information about how you can travel in these areas. So actually that's part of what has become my passion, which is to try and make it easier for people to travel in those areas and try and share my knowledge to people as they travel around the country. And that's kind of the goal of Slow Leopard as well, is just to make it easier for people to experience Tanzania.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. Anyway, what's the origin? So where the idea came from, like, to start a backpackers hostel, like where did all that start from?
I had the idea before I came here that I'd like to do it. It always seemed like a fun thing to me to do. But it really started when I came here. I met my business partner Eddie, and so I met my business partner here in Dar es Salaam, and we both shared a passion for travel in Tanzania, and we saw an opportunity to open up a hostel because there wasn't really anything in Dar es Salaam at that time, and we thought that we could open something. So we started as a bar, and then over the years we added beds. So we started with 10, then we got to 20, and then we jumped to 40 beds here in Dar es Salaam in 2022.
So this place has 40 beds?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Most of it's in dormitories.
Okay.
But so, and then over that time we then opened up in a place called Kilwa in the south of Tanzania.
Yeah, yeah.
And then a couple of years ago we opened up in Nyerere National Park, which is on the Rufiji River.
Wow, can't wait.
And you can go on safari, which is super cool. So we kind of offer some really unique travel experiences in Tanzania, and they're very much off the beaten track at the moment.
Oh wow, that's really cool. I'll be actually checking out the other locations from the Slow Leopard. They have so many branches around Tanzania, like you just mentioned. So the first days of building it, what was like the struggles, you know, the things like you dealt with, the funniest moments, you understand, like the wildest, you know?
I mean,
the first wildest guest kind of experience, you know?
I think that when we started, I was still quite young, so it was all very much.
How old were you when you started?
25.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of, it feels like a game a bit, and you have a lot of fun and you party quite hard.
Yeah, yeah.
And we had a really good time.
Yeah.
But then reality hits and you realize that you've got to work hard to be successful, and you have to make sure you make money.
Yeah.
So then you have to take things a bit more seriously.
Yeah, sure.
So then we took things a bit more seriously, and in that period of time we were able to grow. So now we have like, I don't know, over 100 beds across all three different locations, more than 60 staff.
Wow.
So it's become quite a large operation.
That's so great. That's my dream. Let me just ask, like in Kilwa, there are dormitories too, right? Okay.
So all of the locations, we have a range of like private rooms to dormitories. In Selous, we have camping. So we try and cater to everyone's needs, so that you can, if you wanted to go upgrade and have like a slightly nicer experience, you can do that. But if you wanted to go for your cheap dorm bed, then you can also have access to that. And we kind of, like, a dorm bed across all of the locations is about, I mean, roughly starts at like $10, $11 per night.
Usually, yeah, sure. Wow.
Yeah.
That's lovely. That's really, really great. So what is your life like? The present, now we're here, you know, like what is your day-to-day kind of running of a hostel lifestyle? What is it like? So you wake up and do what? Like, I just want to know.
I mean,
how is it?
It's evolved a lot over the years. I think when I started, it was just try to get everything done, but we've built a really good team. We have some really good staff, management. We have great systems. So I guess on a day-to-day basis now, it's more looking at how we can grow and develop and be more successful as a business. Whereas when we started, it was less like that and more just how do we run effectively on a day-to-day basis, making sure that we can serve all our customers properly. Whereas now I'm kind of confident that my team is able to deliver on an experience basis for our customers. So then it's like, how do we grow and how do we be better?
Yeah. So how does Slow Leopard differs from all the other hostels? You know, not just like cheap accommodation, but how is it like different from the others?
I think there's a couple of like key factors for us. One is we want to make it feel like you're at home here. Lovely. So like, we want our staff to be super welcoming and friendly, and make you feel like you come into a safe place, safe place, and that you. I like it can be daunting sometimes. I think there is a stigma sometimes around traveling to Africa, which is this scary thing, but for people that live outside of Africa. But in reality, Tanzania and East Africa is an incredibly safe and friendly place to travel. The experiences of all people that come here in general are really, really, really good.
Love it,
And there's, in terms of being a safe place, like Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, Kenya, these are really safe countries to travel in, where you can feel like you're being welcomed everywhere you go. And I think that was actually a really big part of it for me as well when I came to Tanzania, was that I felt at home immediately. And I think that's something unique about this part of the world, is that it's just very friendly.
Very sure, for sure,
And yeah, so one, like, safe, welcoming space. It's super easy for Tanzanians to be friendly because it's just in their nature to welcome people and make them feel at home. So I felt at home when I came here, and hopefully then we make all of our guests feel at home when they come through the door. The other part is just locations. So like,
oh yes, oh wow, yeah, that one.
So Dar es Salaam, our goal was to try and create this like green oasis in the city where you can kind of walk off the street and then come into this really green environment. Lots of plants and a little haven in the city.
Yep.
In the other locations, kind of it goes more into big, or like in Kilwa, for example, we're right on the beach. So like you are 50 meters from the bar to the beach and the ocean. The view's incredible from the rooftop. It's a super unique location.
Wow. I've checked out the photos.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I can't really wait to visit.
And then Selous is, again, you're on the Rufiji River, which is the largest river in Tanzania.
Oh wow.
You look out on top of the riverbank, out over the Rufiji River. You see the sun setting right in front of you. Ooh. We're in forest there, so you get elephants coming through camp the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I mean, we border right on the edge of the national park, so you're not in the park, but the forest that you're in, you might as well be in the park.
Wow, that's so lovely.
So it's a really
such an experience.
So these places are built to, one, like fit in with the natural environment that they come from, and also we try to make sure that you kind of have a special experience when you come and see.
Oh, wow, that's incredible. So what is the future? Any kind of like future plans to expand to other locations in Africa, different countries, or you already have them?
I mean, I think that I think initially our goal right now is to consolidate and try to encourage more people to travel around the southern circuit of Tanzania and push that area of travel as a really, really unique, interesting place for backpacker tourism in Tanzania. So rather than doing Arusha, Moshi, Lesotho, maybe Bagamoyo, Dar, Zanzibar, trying to go to some of these more unique, different locations, going south, going to Iringa, going to Mbeya, going down the southern road of Tanzania, Lindi, Mtwara, Kilwa. All of these are really beautiful, untraveled locations where you can go as a tourist and really feel like you're welcomed and have this kind of unique experience when you travel, which I think all backpackers are kind of looking for, where you're going to a place where there aren't that many people.
Yeah,
and you feel like you are kind of discovering it on your own, which is something that all people, and specifically backpackers, are looking for, is this like
unique
feeling of uniqueness and kind of being able to experience it without other people there. Or like, say for example in Zanzibar, you're on the beach, it's really beautiful, but some guy comes around the corner and he tries to sell you stuff,
literally,
and like you don't need it, you don't want it, you'd like to just take your space. And in Kilwa and in Selous you can do that, and kind of all through the southern circuit of Tanzania you get a lot more space, which is really special.
So that's lovely. So that means like no plans yet to go out of Tanzania, like maybe some other stuff again.
We'd like to. I think that would be
cool.
It would be cool, and it'd be a goal for us for sure, is to be able to open up more locations in Tanzania, and even maybe go into some of the other countries in East Africa.
Yeah, sure thing.
But we don't know. We'll try like one step at a time. Business is never easy here, so you have to try and go forward, pole and
Oh, by the way, you speak Swahili better than me.
Yeah, I know.
How? I understand. So you've been here a while. Did you take like Kiswahili classes?
Yeah. So as I said at the start, my goal when I came to Tanzania was to try and learn the language. So I started with lessons kind of immediately as I came.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then as you spend time and obviously working in this environment, most of my staff are, I mean, everyone in Tanzania is pretty much first language Kiswahili, and second language may even be a tribal language and then English, rather than in Uganda, where English is probably the first language for most people.
For most people, yeah, sure.
And Kenya's the same. And I think that also is what makes Tanzania a really special place, because everyone is kind of joined by Swahili as a language, and not English, which I think makes a really big difference to how
it's really different.
People communicate and come together.
Yeah, I feel like even when you're trying to like get into business, it's very, crucial that you study the language, because most Tanzanians speak, literally they don't really speak a lot of English. Mostly it's Kiswahili. I also struggle
and also people they want to speak Swahili, so that even if they do speak English, they will test you.
That's so lovely. Really, really incredible. That's really great. So for any backpackers out there, like what kind of sort of advice can you give them to inspire them, to keep traveling and stuff like that? I don't know, you don't need inspiration to travel. It's more of like
I mean, I would just say get off the beaten track and go out and explore different areas and see different things and meet new people. Try and be positive wherever you go, and be positive about your relationships and communications with people as well. It's really easy to carry stereotypes, who you meet and who you're talking to, and try to forget those things when you traveling to new places and meeting new people, because you never know who someone is and where they come from.
It's more of like I really try to understand the other side of the story, because I know it's all about the connections and the people that I'm meeting. That's what inspires me to keep traveling, just like I met you, know. If I didn't leave, I wasn't going to meet you,
For sure,
and all the beautiful souls that I've met here. So it's really, really, the human connection is really great. So beautiful. Travel is just like,
and that's really what it is at the end, is you're like, I mean, some of it is looking for these beautiful places, but often you're always with someone when you go to that beautiful place, and you're kind of sharing that experience with someone. So it's a really important part of travel. You can do it on your own. I've never really done a huge amount of it on my own, and if you do travel on your own, you're still always looking to talk to people.
So anyway, my last question is, for any dreamers out there who'd want to, start a hostel, what kind of tips do you have for them? Like, they maybe want to open a hostel, backpackers hostel here in Dar es Salaam or anywhere in the country, like literally.
I mean, I think that you've got a couple of options. There's obviously looking at more unique places that are maybe less populated with hostels.
Pardon, sorry?
As in going to unique places where there are fewer hostels, for example, where there's less competition. That obviously comes with its own issues, because then you have less travelers. So you have to build your own market and have something very special. So I would say making sure that you know there's a market when you open it, and then also make sure that you offer something unique when you're there, so that people will come. And that uniqueness could be anything. It could just be you spending time with every single person that comes through and building connections. Or it could be a really unique piece of food, or a great drink or cocktail, or something that brings people together and again builds connections and makes people more comfortable in your space is important.
Wow. It's so nice. This is really incredible. I don't know, maybe you can say any last kind of word.
Really, you should really think about what commitments you make in life, because you never know. Sorry, I didn't think about it. I was asleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, long day yesterday.
Long day. Anyway, guys, this is Henry. Henry is the owner of this hostel where I'm sleeping at. There's dormitories too here. Yeah, sure. So yeah, we did